Good afternoon from the press box at Stevenson Stadium. I'm Dylan Buckwhite, here to bring you Behind the Whistle, Stevenson High School's coaches show on the Stevenson Broadcast Network. During each episode, we have the opportunity to sit down and talk with a different head coach here at Stevenson. On this episode, we are lucky enough to be able to talk with varsity girls swimming coach Karl Milkereit. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Alrighty. So historically and definitely since you arrived here, Stevenson has had a strong swimming program here. What can you attribute that to?
I started 9 years ago, and before that, there was some up and downs. We had a couple good years in the late 90s, but in the 9 years I've been here, we've definitely moved up within the state. We trophied in 2007, getting third place, and I really think that it came from consistency within the high school team, the dedication of the girls, day in and day out over those years, but also to the club system that we have here at the school. Patriot Aquatic Club has been a key to that, and building the young swimmers and moving them through the ranks of that and then on to the high school team. So you really can't have a great high school team without having a good feeder system for that, and I think Patriot Aquatic Club definitely does that for us.
Alrighty. Can you tell us a bit more about the makeup of your team?
It's actually a very interesting team that we have right now. It's all younger swimmers for the most part. We have one senior, so the majority of the team are sophomores and juniors, with the sophomore class being by far the biggest group. We have 9 sophomores on the varsity, and they're all stellar. So I mean, it's a young group, and so which is exciting because I think we'll have a lot of good years to come with them. So.
Alrighty, so what goals have you set for yourself this year, or has the team set itself goals for this year?
Obviously we had a good year last year, second in conference, second at the sectional that we were in. So we are in a tough conference. We have Lake Forest in our conference, and so obviously they have a great team this year. We want to try to be competitive with them, maybe pull the upset and knock them off at a conference meet. And then we have Barrington in our sectional. Again, they're another traditionally powerful team, so we want to try to get in there, maybe pull the upset there, since we were second to them last year, and just try to score as high at the state meet as we can with the young group that we have.
Alrighty, so thinking back on your own swimming days, what was one of your favorite memories?
It actually happened when I was in college. I was swimming for Wabash College, and our biggest rival was DePauw, which was 30 minutes south of where we were at, and it was always heated meet. And that particular year I had to swim an off event for me. Turned out that event was what we won the meet with, so it was always good to beat our rivals, but to do it that way, to kind of come up for the team in an area that I didn't usually do, was even better. So.
All right. So how do you and your staff usually prepare for the matches you guys have?
Well, I know with some sports there's a lot of video work and that sort of thing. For us, it's more just keeping track of the other team's times, what they have on relays and that sort of thing. And then obviously we have to make our lineups around what we think that other coach may do, keeping those times in mind. So it's just a lot of just keeping track of the other area teams and what their swimmers have been up to so far this season.
All right, and are there any special motivational techniques you guys use before any of your meets?
I wouldn't say special. I mean, I think we just try to keep the kids focused from meet to meet to meet. So, at each meet, we set goals for what we're going to do in practice that coming week, what we're going to do at the next meet. The high school season is long, and there's a lot of meets, a lot of ups and downs as you go. So it's basically just trying to keep them consistent and keep them looking forward to the next task at hand. So.
All right, and then on a final note, how does the future of Stevenson swimming look like?
It's tremendous. As I said, we have a young group. Pretty much, as I said, we have only one senior on the varsity swimming portion and one on the diving. So we definitely will be, a force to be reckoned with as we move into these next 2 to 3 years. So.
Alrighty, that's just about all the time we have for today. Coach Karl Milkereit, thank you for so much of your time here. I'd also like to thank Stevenson Athletic Director Miss Trish Bethhauser, Jason Carlson and Jeremiah Enright at WAES, and Joe Pine and the crew at SHS TV. Thank you all for your hard work. Be sure to tune into our next episode when I'll be sitting down and talking with head wrestling coach Shane Cook. Until then, for Karl Milkereit and the entire crew of the Stevenson High School Coaches Show, I'm Dylan Buckwhite. Thanks for watching.